All right. OBS tells me we should be live. YouTube tells me we should be live. Ahoy, everybody. Can I get some confirmation from you guys that you can see and hear me? Everything's okay? Everything's all good and dandy? The YouTube chat's not showing up. 1 second. I'm good? Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. Yes, there is indeed going to be a live announcement right after. All right, ahoy, everybody! Welcome to my live reaction for the Mario Kart World Direct. We are 12 minutes away from this thing starting. It's a 15-minute, or approximately, as Nintendo says, 15-minute long direct, meaning it's probably going to be closer to 20. And should be a pretty good time. Right after the direct, I will be moving over to a live analysis starting at 9:30. I have the link to that in the description. It's going to be a separate stream on here so that when afterwards, if people want to go look for the analysis, they don't have to sift through the entire reaction first. They can jump straight to the analysis. Happy Thursday, happy direct day. Ahoy, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me just post on socials that we're live, and then I'm going to talk predictions with you guys. So give me just a moment for that. How's everyone doing on this fine Thursday morning, though? I've got some Dunkin' Donuts hot chocolate here, so I'm all set for my morning. I meant to have it with breakfast, but I kind of forgot to grab it. So I guess I have some nice hot chocolate for my stream now. Right, there's that. Let me actually grab our link here and post on Blue Sky as well. All right, that's got posted. Okay. All right. That's all done. Let me look back at you guys. Hello, hello. Okay. So, those of you that tuned into Mario Kart Monday over on my Twitch back on Monday might remember this notebook. I wrote down my predictions. Last Monday, so back on Monday, we came up with predictions for this direct during that stream. Where's the donut? I had the donut before stream. I wasn't gonna eat on stream, but like having a drink like water or hot chocolate, that's fine. That's no problem. Turned your work status to in a call. That's funny. I think there'll be story modes. There might be, honestly. Maybe in free roam you can actually do stuff like that. Miss PD Piranha. I hope PD Piranha's here. All right. Yes, we are now less than 10 minutes away. So, predictions. We came up with these during my Mario Kart Monday stream, and I still feel pretty confident about a lot of these. In no particular order, I'm not going to predict the whole order for the direct. This is just the order we wrote them down in. We will see Rainbow Road. Specifically, I think we're going to get a tease of the Rainbow Road. The original Mario Kart 8 Direct did it. Most, like, near-final trailers, big looks at the games, tend to give us at least a look at the Rainbow Road. I don't think we're going to see, like, a full race on it or anything. But I do think we're going to get a look at what the Rainbow Road looks like. We already had it teased, technically, in one of the trailers for Game Chat, and it was also on the Korean website before they took it down, where you could see the icon for it on the map. But that's all we're able to see of it. We haven't been able to actually, like, see gameplay of it. So I do think we're seeing a tease of Rainbow Road. Need to race as a Toaster Rainy. Oh, that'd be great, actually. Pair him up with Mariachi Waluigi. It'd be great. I also hope Pauline will have more than 2 outfits. Yeah, I think Pauline and DK have more outfits. They're just purposefully not showing them yet, and we'll find out why. Pauline has multiple outfits in Mario Kart Tour. It would be criminal for this game to have less than that. One of the big things I think they'll do in this direct is I think they're going to confirm that there will be DLC or free updates of some sort, as well as like where they'll go on the map and how they'll connect to like the main continent. I think they'll explain that, even if it's just like islands popping up and like a big bridge to it or warp pipes or something. I think they're going to go into that near the end of this, just so they give us the look of here's what to expect for the game at launch and then past launch. because typically in a game-specific direct nowadays, they announce DLC for the game at this point. Xenoblade 3 did it, Splatoon 3 did it. Like, typically if a game is getting DLC, they announce it beforehand. So a game-specific direct is kind of the best place to do that now. So I do think we're going to see them confirm DLC or free updates happening near the end of this direct for sometime starting later in the summer. Before it launches, what is this breath? Yeah. They got into the habit of usually announcing that stuff pretty early nowadays. So I definitely think we're going to see that here. I do think, yeah, Frankie Freak, I think we're definitely going to see some more actual characters here and not just the various species. So I do think that's what we're going to see here. I think it kind of makes sense, right? That like you save it for something like this to get a nice focus on the on revealing them, as opposed to what we had in the previous trailer and all the gameplay of like a bunch of Mario enemies and characters that you kind of see throughout the series, but none of them are like named specific characters, right? Jake and Bake, welcome, good morning. I am excited to analyze afterwards. That is a separate the analysis part of it all is a separate stream. I have that linked in the description, but I'll go into that more later. Hey Cooper, I'm doing well. Baby Wario or Baby Pauline could show up here, and I hope they don't. DK getting a Robo DK outfit would be pretty cool, actually. Okay, so so I think we'll see a teaser of Rainbow Road. I think we'll see the confirmation of DLC or free updates. Battle mode. They're gonna do a deep dive into what the battle mode for this game is like. I think they'll specifically show N64 Big Donut. We've seen it on the map. We've seen people driving through it on the way to Bowser's Castle in gameplay already. So I think they'll show that off. And based on my analysis, we know there's Balloon Battle and Coin Runners. I don't know if there'll be more than that, but I think they'll definitely go into those. More people joining in. Ahoy, ahoy, and welcome. I'm running through my written down predictions from Monday's Mario Kart Monday for this direct in the 5 minutes before it starts. Costumes. I think we're going to see more costumes for characters, some new ones here that we haven't seen yet. And I think we're also going to get a soft confirmation of the maximum amount that any character has. Whether that's through... We see that menu again of Mario where it shows the 10 costumes, and we don't see that there's more than that. We don't see any new costumes for Mario here because we've already seen all 10 of them. That's possible. I would take that as a soft confirmation. But I think we're going to see more costumes, but I think we're going to see something that tells us a maximum amount that characters have. One of the big things I think they'll do here is really do a deep dive on free roam. And I think they're going to confirm how to unlock new characters during free roam. And I think they'll demonstrate doing so with the cow. I think they're going to demonstrate with the cow and a couple others. And then they'll have 1 to 3 new characters that we haven't seen yet. In terms of like the ones you can get from Chemic or like the generic enemies. Just to tease to everyone watching that there are still more throughout this world. You haven't seen all of them yet. Because I don't think they're going to show the entire roster in this. So I think that's something pretty big they'll do. But I think they'll also give us new character reveals. So, like, bigger named characters like Diddy Kong or Funky Kong or Professor Egad. Not necessarily specifically those characters, but characters like them. I think they'll reveal characters like that. Characters that have been playable in Mario Kart before. Dedicated named characters. Characters that like people have been predicting that are like named specific characters and not just like a species character. I think those probably have a different way of unlocking, and we're gonna see them get confirmed here and probably detailed as well. I think we'll see at least 5 more vehicles in this. I don't think they'll necessarily spotlight them. It might just be something I find in the analysis portion. Like we see 5 more vehicles than we already have. We have 39 vehicles so far. Confirmed. During free roam, we're going to see what the P-switches, the question block panels, and the special coins do. I think they're going to talk about what those do here. I think they're going to do a deep dive into the game's photo mode, giving us a better look at like what kind of things you can do with it. Because we've only seen like a little bit of it in action. I think they're gonna want to show like how fun that is, how fun that can be. I think they're gonna do a really, really big deep dive into online play. If there's a tournament mode, they'll show that. What connecting with other players online is actually gonna work like in this game. Different lobbies, worldwide races, things like that. I think they're really gonna dive into that here and give us a good understanding of how that works. Some of the quick fire ones, because we're now 2 minutes away. I think 200cc is gonna show up here. They're gonna confirm that 200cc is here. We're gonna get a deep dive on the new Mario Kart TV. MKTV was a pretty big portion of the original Mario Kart 8, and well, actually, just in general Mario Kart 8. That was the replay system and the highlight system. You can upload those. They're probably gonna do the same thing here, where maybe you could like save it to your Switch, like the pictures and videos, and that way you can upload it to socials. I think they could show off at least 2 new items. Maybe items that were held off in the demo build. That could show up here, because realistically, other than the food bags, there aren't really any new items yet. Most of the items that we have, even newer ones, are older items. The only real exceptions to that are the gold, the coin shell, which yeah gives more coins, and the chemic item. And I think they're gonna deep dive that one as well. I think we might see that Miis are playable here, and they might want to do a deep dive on them because of, you know, costumes and all that. They're going to go over the trucks and boats and whatever that feature is of being able to take control of them that we've seen some people able to do, and we saw a little bit of in the original trailer. And finally, I think we're going to see there's some sort of radio or music player, because those of you that watched my analysis and kept up with other coverage people have been doing, there's a lot of music in this game, that some of which ties to courses that definitely aren't here, and some of which are just straight on references to other Mario games that have nothing to do with Mario Kart. So, we'll see. Should be interesting. And it is now 9 a.m. I finished running through my predictions just in time. Oh my gosh. Apologies, I wasn't reading chat too much during that. I wanted to make sure I actually got through all my predictions before this started. Where is it? Okay, I just wanted to restart just to make sure. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go, everybody. Let me know how audio sounds. Oh, look at them all.
Drivers.
Oh, listen to the Mario Kart theme.
Engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game. Available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Yes.
What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there?
But why stop there, yeah.
Cities, plains,
Cow.
desert, and even the ocean.
Oh, the bridge has the Mario Kart logo. That's cool. I didn't notice that.
World.
That's cool.
Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Okay, starting with some courses.
Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
Some of the new courses, okay. So specifically
Ride the
new
ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it.
Mario Kart Circuit seems like such a good starting course.
See the sights and structures of Crown City.
Showing the night version.
You can even soar in style down Main Street.
And this is the one from the Mushroom Cup.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway.
I'm still not a fan of the name of this one.
City's canals.
Still not a fan of the name.
Stay cool in the snowy trails of
Starview Peak, though. So, yay, there's Aurora Rosalina. Let's go.
Slip off while soaking up the scenery.
We already knew she was in the game, but like,
have a
good focus.
Showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new.
He's got embroidered gloves. That's crazy.
And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory.
I love Toad's Factory's the first.
Peach Beach.
The first classic one they bring up.
Wario Shipyard and
they know.
more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here. But now, they're reimagined and spread
They
throughout
really
the
are
world,
reimagined.
where races can happen during the day or at night.
I love the Toad's Factory theme. It's so good. Oh, here we go. Characters.
Race as familiar characters like Mario,
Okay.
Luigi, Peach,
Don't run through all 50
Bowser.
characters like this, please.
and Yoshi.
That's gonna be a bit too much to do it like this.
Plus
Okay, never
new
good.
drivers like Goomba,
Okay.
Spike, and that's right, Cow.
I love that it's just
Even
Cow.
more new racers are waiting and ready to roll.
Oh, look at the character selection
Select
showing
your
more in the...
character.
Yeah. Costumes are
Choose your vehicle,
definitely part of the
and
full...
you're off to the races.
Costumes are definitely integrated into the main
Characters
menu
and
like that.
vehicles each
Got
have
a character
different
set like
stats,
that, yeah.
so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
Wow.
There are two main styles of race revving up
Okay.
in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour.
Okay.
In both modes,
We're
up to
only about 5 minutes
24
in, by the
drivers
way.
can participate.
We've gotten more
The
information
most
than we did in
series
the original Mario Kart
Your
8
rivals
Direct
aren't the only
11 years
hazards you'll
ago.
need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks
This
from Hammer
is-
Brothers, and other
This is battle
obstacles
music.
along
This is the
way.
GameCube.
Try to steer clear.
This is the GameCube battle music. Yeah.
And now, get ready for Grand Prix with
And this is
Mushroom
Wario
Cup,
Stadium's theme.
Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot.
Oh, this sounds so good.
In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit. While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
Super Horn ad.
For the first
So much to
time,
analyze today. Oh,
you'll
yeah.
need to drive yourself to
gonna
the
be fun.
next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel. And
Ooh.
if you conquer
Look at the
all
little
Grand Prix
animations for
cups,
the trophies.
rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
So clearing all Grand Prix is how you get Rainbow
Next
Road.
up is a new
Interest. Well, there's our
Knockout
teaser Rainbow
Tour.
Road, I guess, but
From Golden
Okay.
Rally to Ice
so you
Rally
don't get it through some
and
sort of like
more.
story mode stuff
These
or
extended races take you from
Okay,
one end of the world
interesting.
to the other. Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race. Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're out of the running.
would not be Mario Kart without a Rainbow Road. Oh, of course, we knew there was a
Buckle up.
Rainbow Road.
The competition gets more intense as you close in on the checkpoints. You've got to drive to survive in Knockout
That
Tour.
bullet bill looked like it actually
so keep
hit
your eyes on the
Luigi
prize
instead of just
and
bumping.
aim
I'll have to
for
look at that
first
again in the
place.
analysis though. This Pro Racer Wario. Items. Okay.
Items can drastically change the outcome of a race. Here are some new items that'll help you out.
Okay, going with
Coin
new
shell.
items. Yep, coin shell.
When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear. Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in first. Ice flower. With the
That's
ice
not
flower,
new.
you can
That's
freeze
in
out
Tour.
rivals and send them spinning. Hammer. Aim the hammer in an arc and nailed it.
That's also
Hammers
from Tour.
also
No, that's
stay
fine,
on the
though. That's
course
fine.
for a short time.
They work differently
and
in
can
this
be
game
used
anyway,
to
so.
block off rivals. Mega Mushroom.
That's not new. That was in
Mega
Wii.
Mushroom, go big.
But I
so
guess
your
it's not.
rivals
It's not
will go
innate,
home.
so it's new.
Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid attacks.
Okay, you can avoid attacks with it. That's what
You
I was
may
curious
even
about.
discover some unexpected routes.
Okay.
Kamek. With
It's
Kamek's
just
magic,
Kamek?
Your rivals will transform.
It's just
What other
Kamek?
mysterious effects will happen?
Okay.
You'll have to see for yourself.
Wow,
The
they're not going
lower
to
your
detail that more.
placement,
Okay.
The more likely you are to find items
Okay.
that'll turn the tables.
Interesting.
So when you get items, go for it. And if you're
Ooh,
new
Down
to
and Down
the
Jungle's
Mario
theme.
Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the
Yeah,
way.
this character's on-screen layout doesn't make sense to me still.
These include smart steering, which helps you stay on the course. Tilt controls, where
Tilt
you can
controls.
hold the Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally and use motion controls to steer.
Is everybody gonna be using the I'm
And
using
if you
tilt
have
controls
the
button
Joy-Con
again?
2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
A Joy-Con 2 wheel. That just sounds awkward. I'm sorry.
Ooh, how about a quick break? A snack sounds
Free roam.
good right about now.
Okay, no.
Hey,
Well, costumes.
look,
Well, both,
it's
I
a
guess, at once.
drive-thru.
Ooh.
Here at
Yoshi
Yoshi's,
Story
you can
music.
grab an order to go.
That's Yoshi Story music.
Take a bite and you can unlock
Hell yeah,
outfits
Yoshi
inspired
Story
by your
love.
meal. Eat some sushi and
Wait, that's funny.
whoa, nice.
Wait,
threads.
why does she have 3 sushi? Why does it rotate like that?
Once unlocked, these outfits can be
Okay.
selected
Yep.
from the character selection screen.
Yep. And they
Who
don't
knows
stack.
what dishes or outfits you'll find. Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world. That was a nice detour. Now let's get back to the action.
Oh, he's got a pizza. New tricks. Okay.
Let's introduce some
Look at these
new
new
tricks
renders,
that'll help you
too.
ace each race. Charge jump. You can now use
It's called a charge jump.
by holding
Okay.
the drift button
Wow.
while driving
Saying you
straight
can
ahead.
charge a jump. It's
Charge
just
and
called charge
release
jump.
to
Wow. All right. Nice.
Use this to leap over obstacles. Grind along power lines. And dodge attacks from your rivals.
Wow.
And if
These
you
are gonna be
jump
great.
toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of
Yo,
time.
new routes in Toad's Factory? Wait, that's crazy.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even
They're
reach
making
places
Sky High
like-
Sunday a really cool course.
So close.
What?
Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This will
Rewind?
return your vehicle to its original position.
That should only be for
Nice,
free roam.
made it.
I don't.
This can come in handy when mapping
mean,
out how to best approach a
You're not going to
course.
be able to use it online. That's definitely only for like offline play, but still,
Keep in
I don't
mind,
like that.
though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind.
Oh.
So don't lose your lead.
Yeah, only in free roam and when playing solo. Okay, only you
Want to
rewind.
take a spin in even
Time
more
trial
races?
versus race battle.
In time trials, it's you against the clock.
It's Mario Kart 8's theme.
Here, you can race without any other competitors.
And some time trials is here.
And if you go online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers
Okay, yeah, online
around
ghost
the
data.
world.
Yep, yep. Versus
Customize
race.
the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Yep,
Or
3
you
laps
can
in the same
choose to
course.
drive the distance from one course to another.
Yep, there you go.
You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Routes unique to that too. That's cool.
Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Ooh, 4 teams. Okay, that's cool.
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal.
That's cool. That's cool.
Next up, Battle Mode.
All right,
Pop
Battle
off
Mode.
Locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out.
Look at these maps.
And Coin Runners.
Yep, coin
where
runners.
You can go for the gold by collecting the most coins.
There's Big Donut.
Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you. When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you.
Okay.
No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers.
Super Bell Hill. Music.
See the seas. Drive the desert. Or jump off from
Or sorry, no,
way up
Babam
here.
Battlefield.
You can go
Don't mind me.
wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
Don't mind me. Wait, you mean we're gonna have
There's a
Babam
P-switch
Battlefield?
over
Oh,
there.
P-switches. Interesting. Collect blue coins.
Hit hundreds of
Slackline
P-switches
course?
you
Okay.
find across the world
Hundreds.
to start missions. By completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races.
Missions.
There are also
It labeled it as a
coins
mission. And Peach medallions. What was that icon?
hidden panels, and more. So take
Okay,
the
those are all for
scenic route
decals.
and
That's what that is.
explore.
They're all for decals. Or maybe, yeah, even the missions.
Also,
they're all for decals.
During
Okay.
free roam, you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame
Yep,
to
detail in the photo mode.
and nice. That one's a winner.
Fun with everyone.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system.
Seeing one of those players playing
The
as
game
Cataquack
also
makes me happy.
supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players, with up to 2 players on each system, can race together this way.
Yeah, Mario 2 music. Unlikely we have too much to info at this point. There's not a ton new
And
so
up to
far.
24
I will still
players
be
from
analyzing,
around the
but
world can join a race
Okay, the
or
online play
battle
menu.
in
Okay.
online play.
interesting. Okay.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived. Yep, you can meet up with your crew
The battle
anywhere in
theme
this
from
world.
Mario Kart 8.
By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
Oh, you can quick travel to them. That's cool.
Battle or race with custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make this road trip your own. You can
Oh,
also
that's
take
cute.
photos together along the way.
That's
if
cute.
more your
All of them
speed.
together in the pipe frame in front of. That's cute. I like that.
With Game Chat, enjoy an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in
Alright, Game
microphone
Chat.
to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Check this out.
Oh, all right. They're gonna show off the truck.
Nice. Are you kidding me?
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Yeah, it is Chain Chomp Roulette.
you can enjoy seeing
Hard to
your
say that's
friends'
actually here, though.
reactions while playing together.
That might just be, the song for it is here.
Who's close by? Wait, who just passed me? You'll be able to tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye.
That's funny how it spins the camera.
And
I don't think
when
I'll be
playing
using Game
together
Chat
in
too
person
much,
on
but
the
it is
same
cute.
system, a single camera can detect up to 4 people's faces.
Wow, that's kind of cool, actually.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
That's pretty cool. I think we're at the end, and they're just doing a little trailer now. Snowman.
A transcontinental race
Ooh.
around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World, available exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. A hardware bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
That was everything. Wow. Wow, that was everything. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no DLC. I'm actually very surprised they didn't mention anything about DLC there. Yeah, you're right. Transcontinental, they tease out the continents. Maybe. I feel like they would have outright said. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna do my analysis stream, even if it only ends up being like 20 minutes and we find there's not really much new there, getting like an actual like deep dive into it there. But yeah, that was actually very surprising that there wasn't really anything new there. Based on my analysis and everything I looked through and like everything that other people were able to experience and play, pretty much everything from the demo was there too. Yeah, so there's definitely less than expected. I basically said everything that was in here. I guess so, which feels weird to say, but yeah, I mean, granted, I said it over the course of an hour. They said it in 15 minutes. So, okay, so what did we get, right? We had the tease of Rainbow Road, but it wasn't like actually shown at all. They were just like, hey, a certain rainbow course. They did not talk at all about how to unlock characters, which they just noted that you can. And I really thought this was going to be when they talked about like, oh, in the open world in free roaming you can unlock characters. It's not just the chemic item. But the way they kind of presented it and teased it seems like it might only be from the chemic item. P-switches and missions and everything in free roam gets you stickers. Yeah, they didn't talk about the stickers. They didn't talk about the stickers, but the Peach medallions and the question block panels unlock those. I think the missions do as well, the P-switches, but the P-switches are specifically labeled as missions, which is interesting. We got a look at battle mode, which is good. We got a look at some costumes and characters, none of which were new, though. They were all characters that, and costumes that we had seen at that point, so that's interesting. Is battle mode elimination style point-based? I need to look at it again, which I will. In 10 minutes, I am going to be doing another live stream. The link is in the description, so feel free to shift over there shortly. I will be doing a new live stream for an analysis of this, taking a closer look into the key details of this and trying to find everything that we can, see if maybe there is anything new here. And we'll go from there on that. But yeah, this... I'm not disappointed, because everything we've seen about this game looks incredible. I'm more so wondering why there wasn't more new here, because they kept teasing, you'll have to find out. Ooh, these things are kind of secret. Like, they kept teasing all of that. But most of that, most, with an asterisk, were things that we could already infer and learn from the demo and Treehouse and people playing. So I'm a little curious why there wasn't more here, and we'll see how that goes. I'm still beyond excited for this game, of course, but I am going to call the reaction stream here. I'm gonna go take a short break, get up, grab another drink, and in a few minutes, at 9 minutes, I'll be going live for my live analysis. So if you're interested in watching me dissect this direct and see anything new that we can find as I take a closer look at it all, come tune in for that. Link is in the description, or it's the next upcoming live stream on my channel. It's going to be starting in just a few minutes. So I'll see you guys over there. But thank you guys for tuning in for this reaction stream. This was fun. I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Surprised there wasn't more here. But, yeah, it was fun watching with you guys. Make sure to, of course, subscribe for plenty more Mario Kart from me, including another stream in now 8 minutes. And I will see you all in a little bit.